Today is tea time with, what's your name, miss?
Mildred. Elizabeth.
Pippi. And we're going to be asking a series of questions during tea time. What are you drinking in your tea, miss?
I'm drinking cauliflower.
Cauliflower. Yum, that sounds delicious.
Yes, it is.
And what are you drinking? What are you drinking, miss?
Mango tea.
Mango tea. And who is this lovely lady right here?
This is Gertrude Margaret.
Gertrude Margaret. Is this your dog?
Yes, she is very.
She's adorable. She looks a little old. How old is she?
29.
29 years old, you say? That's amazing. Elizabeth. Elizabeth, what do you plan to be when you grow up?
I don't know. A vet maybe?
A veterinarian, you say? And why would you want to be a vet?
Because I like animals.
You like animals, and you want to help them.
Yes.
That's a splendid answer. And Miss Mildred, what do you plan to be when you grow
I
up?
plan to be a teacher.
A teacher? What subject will you teach?
Math.
Math. So you want to follow in your Uncle Lane's footsteps, do you?
Yes.
Do you want to teach little kids?
Yes.
What age?
6 and 5.
6 and 5 years of age.
Yes.
So what grade is that?
That would be kindergarten.
You want to be a kindergarten math teacher.
Yes.
Okay, and what do you want to be, Miss Pippi? A dolphin trainer. And where will you be working as a dolphin trainer?
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld. And what will you be training them to do? Tricks. That's excellent, excellent. And let's see, Mildred, what do your parents do for a living?
Well, my dad is a plumber and my mother works at Whirlpool.
What does she do at Whirlpool?
She sells washers.
She sells washers. And who does she sell them to?
People who need a new one and people who don't have one.
That she sells them. Are they expensive?
Yes, very.
Very expensive. And does your mom make a lot of money?
Yes.
Yes. Who makes more money, your mother or your father?
My mother.
Your mother, selling washing machines.
Yes.
Excellent. What do you like about your teacher?
She's nice.
She's nice. And who is your teacher? Who?
Miss Calvillo.
Miss Cavillo?
Calvillo.
Calvillo. Do you see Miss Calvillo outside of school?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Where do you see her? Is she related to us?
Yes.
How is she related to you?
My cousin.
She's our cousin. Very good, very good. And Miss Elizabeth, what do you like about school?
I get to see my friends.
Your friends.
And it's just fun sometimes.
And what do you do that's fun?
We get to watch movies sometimes, and we get to go on field trips.
And what do you learn at school?
Math, science, social studies, ELA, writing.
Writing. And which one's your favorite subject?
Math.
Math. Why?
It's just like the most learning subject.
Most learning. And you like math too, do you?
Yes, but I like lunch even more because we only get that like once in a while. So.
You like lunch even more?
Yes.
Is lunch a subject? Do you learn things at lunch?
Yes, we learn how to eat nicely.
You eat like a lady, do you?
Yes.
Yes. And how does a lady eat?
With a fork and a knife.
With a fork and a knife. Very good, very good. A fork?
Yes, we have to use it.
Okay, and what is your least favorite subject in school, Miss Pippa?
Math.
You dislike math. So these two like math, and you dislike math. So are you looking forward to being in Mr. Martin's 8th grade math class?
No.
No, you're not. Are you going to be a bad student?
No.
No. And what's your least favorite subject, Miss Elizabeth?
Science.
Science. And why is that?
Because we don't do a lot of things in science, and it's just not fun.
It's not fun. And what's your least favorite subject?
writing.
Writing.
Writing is horrible. I mean, like, we just have to sit there and write. I mean, it's so hard to think of things.
What do you write about?
I write about, I don't know, because it's so hard to think.
Okay. So, Abby, or Miss Elizabeth, you have more than one teacher, is that correct?
Kind of.
Who is your favorite of all your teachers?
Mr. Maloney?
Mr. Moni is your favorite teacher.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because he's funny and he's like the art teacher, so he does like fun activities sometimes.
And so you like to be in his class. You look forward to art class. Who's your... Yes, that is the kitty. And do you have more than one teacher?
No, I only have one, but in specials, we have like more than one because we rotate.
You rotate.
Like we have art, we have music, we have library, and we have gym.
So, of all of those teachers and the specials, who is your favorite?
I would have to say it's either Miss Fox or Mrs. Hinterman.
Miss Fox or Miss Hinkleman?
Hinter.
Hinter. Miss Hinter. And do you change the world? What would you do?
I'd clean up the environment,
Very good.
and I'd make sure all animals have a habitat.
Habitat. That's excellent, excellent. And what would you do to change the world?
I would stop people from littering, and I would make sure that people stop cutting down so many trees so that animals would have places to live, and then they wouldn't have to move in towards the humans where they're not
Safe.
Yeah.
And what would you do to change the world?
I don't know.
You don't know. So basically we're saying we're a bunch of tree-loving, animal-loving hippies. Is that correct?
Correct.
Correct. That's excellent, excellent.
Okay.
Okay. Do you believe in aliens, Miss Pippa?
No.
You do not. Do you believe in aliens?
It's kind of.
Kind of. And what about you?
Yes, because some scientists have not figured it out, but maybe some have.
Okay, yes.
But they just don't want to admit it.
They don't want to admit it. And what puts you on the fence about aliens?
Well, because okay, we haven't seen anything, but it's just kind of like I don't know, like they could. I don't know, like
So you need proof. Is that what you're saying?
any proof.
What about ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Yes. And what about you?
Yes.
And what about you?
Yes.
So we all believe in
Spirits.
ghosts
Yes.
and spirits. Has anyone seen a ghost or spirit?
No.
No. Okay, if you could be invisible for one day, what would you do?
I would go to a store and take as many ice creams as I want.
Ice creams. You'd go for the ice cream. So you would take stuff without paying for them. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, and nobody would catch me.
Now, if you're invisible, the things you're taking, are they invisible too?
Yes.
They are, because you touched it. Okay. So, what is your favorite TV show?
Oh, well, that's a hard one. It's called Duck Dynasty.
Your
It's
favorite Duck Dynasty?
It's about these rich people, and they act like hobos.
What's your favorite show?
My favorite show would either be Tanked or Duck Dynasty.
Tanked or Duck Dynasty? What is Tanked? So you two don't like cartoons then, or girl shows, you like Duck Dynasty?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's wonderful, wonderful. So, do you think they should make a Duck Dynasty movie?
No.
Or do you just like the
Yeah.
show?
No, I don't think they should make a movie. I think they should just keep it as the show.
Keep the show.
Show.
Who's your favorite person on Duck Dynasty?
Sai.
Sai.
Yes.
And you?
Sigh.
And who's your
Sai.
favorite? Sai. What do you like about Sai?
He's very funny.
He's very
Yes,
funny.
yes. He's an old man and he carries around tea.
Does he have a teacup?
No, he's got like this cotton thing, and then he's got a cup, and then whenever he runs out, he just...
Do they
fills
hide
it
his
back
teacup sometimes?
What?
Do they hide his teacup from him?
No.
No? Because what would happen?
Sai would beat him up.
You would beat him up. Excellent. So would you like to meet them guys?
Yes.
And what would you do if you met them? What would you Would you like to go hunting with them, or what would you do?
Hunting.
Do you hunt things?
No.
So are you telling me you could shoot a duck?
I have shot a gun before.
But could you shoot a duck?
Maybe.
Yes.
So if you saw Willow flying around, you would shoot her?
No.
No.
Abby.
So what would you do with the Duck Dynasty guys if you met them? Would you like to hang out in the shop and make reeds?
I would not like to.
No,
I would like to see
no.
what they do, and
Me too.
I don't know what I would do with them, but I know I would meet them.
You would just meet them.
I would like to meet them.
Hmm. And would you like to eat Miss Kay's cooking?
Yes.
Maybe yes. And I've heard it's very good.
You've heard it's good.
But I will not eat beaver.
You wouldn't eat beaver.
No, her squirrel. She eats like the insides of the squirrel.
I will
She
eat
thinks it's
squirrel.
very good. But I would not eat that. I think that
You wouldn't eat it. Don't break
I
my
eat
cup, Slug.
potatoes.
You'd eat potato. What about her jambalaya?
No.
I would try that.
You would try it. Is this your other dog?
Oh yes, this is Meg Pearl.
Meg Pearl.
This is Oliver. Nutmeg Pearl.
Nutmeg Pearl, you say? She's beautiful. She's a beautiful little dog.
Yeah,
She-
I could see she was outside.
She was outside. Did she get you dirty?
No.
No, she didn't. Excellent. Okay, so if you could ask your mother anything, what would you ask her?
For farm.
For what?
I'm gone.
A farm?
Farm.
You want a farm? What
Yeah.
farm animals would you have?
All of them. Oh.
All.
Every single
Like you'd even have
you could do it outside.
turkeys,
Yes.
llamas, buffalo. Would you have buffalo?
No.
You wouldn't have any buffalo.
No buffalo.
But you're a Native American and you wouldn't have any buffalo.
No buffalo.
No
I
buffalo.
fell down on it.
Well, if you could have one animal on your farm, what would you have?
A horse.
What would you have?
A horse.
A horse?
I was gonna
Would you share a horse or would you want your own horse?
Oh.
Would you have a horse or a pony?
A horse.
Pony.
I don't know what it would look like. Because like I
Ivory.
do like the horses that look like they're wearing socks.
Socks?
Yeah,
Uh-huh,
you know.
uh-huh. Yep, I know what you mean.
And I like the horses that are like look like ivory, the color.
A palomino.
Yes.
You like a palomino.
So
I
it
would
depends
like
on what it looks like
ivory.
to me.
You like ivory? Did you ever meet ivory?
Never.
Never.
I did.
You might have, Mildred, but you'd have been very little. I don't know if you did or not. You might not have met her. Okay, so who would take care of the farm?
All of us.
All of you. So you're willing to get up early in the morning and feed all the animals?
Yes.
Before school?
Yes.
That means you wouldn't be able to sleep in?
Olivia's saying no in her mind, but she's just saying yes.
And then what about when it's nighttime and it's very dark?
Yes.
And you have to go out to the barn at night, just the two of you. Would you be scared?
No.
I used to be very scared. And who's going to be cleaning up the poop?
My father.
Your father. You think your father's going to do that?
No.
I think you guys better plan on cleaning it up yourself, or your father's not going to let you have a farm.
I would clean it up.
You would clean it up, you say.
If I have a horse, you gotta take the responsibility of its actions.
And
I
poop,
have
if poop is in action,
Like, I got him when I was little, and he's just so soft and fuzzy and fun, and just like fun to cuddle.
so he's like your security blanket.
Yes.
And what would you take? I know your answer, but go
I'll
ahead.
take my bunny and zebra and my blankie because I stole my bunny from her. I got my
When
bunny
you were a baby.
and I got my zebra because my cousin left it at my house.
Which
and
cousin left it at your house?
My cousin Madison.
But it's now your zebra.
Yes. And
So you
my-
stole your bunny from Miss Elizabeth, and then you
Yes.
stole your zebra from your cousin. So it sounds like you have a little kleptomania problem because you steal ice cream and stuffed animals. So everyone needs to protect the ice cream and stuffed animals.
and
Girl,
my blankie that I found in the basement.
you found it in the bed, but you didn't steal it. You just
I
found it.
didn't steal it. I
That
found
was
it.
hers.
So speaking of things you sleep with, what do you dream about usually?
Oh, I dream about scary things.
Ooh,
Yes, once I was walking in a haunted house and a bug ate me.
a bug ate you.
A bug.
That's a big bug.
No, it wasn't a big one. It was like
It was a little
it
bug.
was a tiny one. It was like a nit.
A nit,
It was so tiny.
and it ate you.
Yep.
That's terrible. What do you dream about, love?
I don't Yeah, I dream about a lot of things. I have a lot of weird dreams and a lot of scary dreams sometimes.
So do you guys watch scary movies before bed?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yes. And what do you dream about?
Scary things.
Scary things too. Oh my goodness. Do you guys sleep okay through the night, or do you have to go sleep with your mother?
I love my own bed.
You love your own
But
bed.
then these two have to come, and it's so annoying because they don't shower. I mean, like
They don't share or they don't shower?
They don't shower
Share, okay.
because they have their own beds and they hog mine.
They hog your bed.
Yes.
So your room is the best room to sleep in?
Yes.
It's not the scariest.
Why is hers the best room?
It's always warm.
It's always warm.
It's like,
But sometimes scary because once we were laying on the floor and somebody wrote no on my window.
yes, it was so
Say
scary.
what?
We were on the ground talking, and I looked at the window, and there was this like writing and saying no.
Now you actually saw the writing happen.
Yeah. No, we didn't see it.
We just
start.
saw
You just saw it there.
Yes, saw it. It was from the outside.
Okay. So I want each of you to say one nice thing about your brother Ryan.
Oh no.
You go first, Miss Mildred. Say something wonderful
I
about.
mean, like, he is not wonderful. He is a pain in the top. Because...
Go get her a Kleenex. Hurry. Wait, you stay here and let's talk about Ryan some more.
But he's horrible.
Oh, Pippa, that's horrible. Oh, Pippa. Okay, back to you, love. Say something wonderful about Ryan.
He's not wonderful.
You gotta have something nice to say about
I
Ryan.
have something to
The
say
only
about
thing
mine.
that's good is he beats up her, and then he doesn't
Her
have
who's
to,
not sitting there?
no,
Her?
her,
Her.
because then he doesn't have to beat up me, so he beats up her.
Okay.
That's good.
You've fallen apart before our very eyes there, love. Okay, you say something nice about your brother Ryan.
Hey, what?
Me?
Yes, you.
He puts a lot of the excitement in our family.
How does he do that?
Like, well, sometimes he fights us, and then that's just like.
Because he gets in trouble for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
and so you think that's exciting?
No, that's not what I meant.
very exciting.
That's not what I meant.
Are you a lush over there? You just tipping back on everyone's root beer. Or tea, I meant. Okay, back to your story.
Like, when, like, he'll fight us sometimes, but still he just, like, he's like to do stuff. Like, he's not afraid to just...
Do stuff. What nice thing do you have to say about Ryan? Miss Pippa?
Hippie.
Pippi?
Not nice.
Eva?
Ever.
I think you're fabricating. I think he's a wonderful little boy.
I love them.
What is something special about your family?
We do a lot of things together.
You do a lot of things together. What about you? What do you think is special about your family?
We get to go places like... We get to go to on vacations to Florida and Disney, and we get to go to Broadway shows sometimes.
Uh-huh.
So,
So you like to do things with your family?
yes.
And what about you? What's special about your family? You don't know. What does love mean?
I don't know.
What do you think it means?
Ask her.
No, I'm asking you, love. Real quickly, what do you think love means?
Two people getting married.
Two people getting married. Are you going to get married someday?
No.
You're never going to get married.
No.
Never. Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Is this true? Does she have a boyfriend?
No.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Yes.
Who's her boyfriend? This has been tea time with
Mildred.
Elizabeth?
Pippi.
Pippi. And did you enjoy tea time?
Yes.
Yes,
Thank
excellent,
you.
excellent.